Hi, I'm Cara Salimando, and this is an Honest Reviews Corner. Well, I first started getting involved in music when I was 7 years old. I started taking violin, and then I decided I was really bad at that. Then I started taking piano lessons. I took them up until I was 14, and, you know, during this same time I was taking voice lessons with a woman when I was 10 years old, and she taught me to write songs. And we wrote my first song together, and I was like, wow, this is the best feeling in the world. So I just kept going. So I've been writing songs for half of my life now. I'm 20, and it's been really awesome. My first tour is probably still my favorite. I was touring with Ingrid Michaelson and Matt Carney, and they were both really nice, really sweet. We were on a bus, which was crazy. We did kind of the same route we're doing now, which was just like the South and Midwest and like East Coast. So it was really cool. I had a really good time, and it was just like a really nice introduction to touring life. Now I'm like roughing it out in cars, which is awesome, and I love that too, but you know, nothing really beats having a place to sleep at the end of the night without like driving around to find a hotel. But it's been fun. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I think William's manager heard my music. What I speculate is that he maybe heard about me because I opened for Anthony Green a few times in like the Northeast. I did like 4 shows with him, and that's all I could really think. But yeah, it was his manager that contacted me about opening. And then one day William started following me on Tumblr, and I was like, oh my god. So, and then I found myself here, so here I am. I think my favorite song to perform live is a song called Bookmark. It's a newer song. I released it this year. It's really emotional, and I like to just like belt it out, because people look at me and they're like, tiny, tiny person. And I'm like, yes, I'm very small, but I'm gonna scream my head off at you now. And that song kind of showcases my emotional voice that people say I have, I guess. They're all personal experiences. I'm ashamed to admit that pretty much none of them are the same person. I mean, not really. It sounds really skanky. But a lot of them are about a boy I dated over the course of like 3 years, from when I was 16 until I was 19. So that was like my first like learning experience in like love, I guess. But yeah, so the majority of the songs I played tonight were probably about him, but there are quite a few that are not as well. Okay, I think so far Canada was really awesome. We played in Toronto, and the crowd was just mind-blowingly cool. Like, I walked out on stage and people were cheering. Like, I drank from my bottle of water and people were like, yeah! I was like, I haven't done anything yet! Like, but they were really friendly, and the town was really cool. You know, it was just like, it's always a nice experience to be welcome in a place that you know no one. So they were good at that. Oh man, I got this shirt, you're gonna hate me. I got this shirt at Urban Outfitters, so like, whatever. Like, I don't know, but I was in there looking for a new pair of shoes, and then I saw this shirt, and it was like the world stopped turning. Seriously, my friend was like, you are an asshole. You're not gonna buy that shirt. I'm not gonna let you buy that shirt. And I was like, I have to buy this! And I like picked it up and put it down like 6 times, and finally I just like, when she wasn't looking, grabbed it and like paid for it and like stuffed it in my bag, and she was like, you bought it, didn't you? I was like, yep, pretty much. I have a lot of stuff on iTunes. I don't have like a physical CD or a collection on iTunes. That is what I was selling tonight. I have had an interesting ride in the music world. I was on a label, I won't say which, but they went under and I got dropped. But also they were like, hey, we're keeping all of your songs. And I was like, oh, cool. So I've kind of taken this year to start writing new material. So every month I've been releasing 2 songs that I've recorded with a friend of mine. Like, it's a different friend every month, which is the cool part. So all the sounds are kind of different, and it's just a way to get my repertoire back together, because right now I have no music to sell. So every month 2 songs come out, no fail, at the end of the month, and that's kind of what I've been doing. So that's why I don't have like a, you know, like a full length available. It's because, like, you know, I'm just kind of putting stuff out there.